All right, thanks, Derek. Former President Donald Trump is now facing federal criminal charges, including obstruction of justice. It's an unprecedented move that will really embroil the current frontrunner for the Republican presidential nomination. It's yet another high-stakes legal battle. Fox's Doug Luzader joins us live from Washington, D.C. with more on this latest chapter. Doug, good morning.
Good morning, and the former president is already fundraising off of this, and if this plays out in a similar fashion to those state charges he's already faced in New York, this may wind up being a boost to his campaign, even though the legal consequences here could be significant.
There's never been anything like what's happened. I'm an innocent man. I'm an innocent person.
Former President Trump took to his Truth social media platform last night to respond to the federal charges, and they are wide-ranging. We've learned that a grand jury in Florida has accused him of a number of crimes, including obstruction of justice, conspiracy, and illegal retention of classified government material. This all stems from a lengthy battle over Trump's handling of government documents that had led to an FBI raid at his Florida home last year. And while President Biden and former Vice President Mike Pence were both also found in possession of classified documents, the obstruction charge here may be the critical difference.
The real dagger to the heart here is the claims of obstruction of justice, is the claims, we think, the charge of lying to federal officers.
Trump and his legal team, though, have argued that he had the right to declassify documents.
When you have declassification as a defense, then there's really nothing. I mean, he could have had a party throwing stuff in a bonfire and it wouldn't be obstruction.
And Trump says this is election interference.
They come after me because now we're leading in the polls again by a lot, against Biden and against the Republicans by a lot.
And some of Trump's Republican rivals have come to his defense, including Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who tweeted, "The weaponization of federal law enforcement represents a mortal threat to a free society." Now, we have not seen this actual indictment. It remains under seal. It's possible between now and next week, when we expect the former president will make his first court appearance on this, that the Department of Justice will release at least a version of it. So we'll see. We may learn something between now and Tuesday, when, again, former President Trump is expected to be in a federal courthouse in Miami for what we expect will be an arraignment. Dina.
And Doug, how does this play out? In other words, does the Justice Department say, look, we cannot look away from this situation? Or does someone have to make an active choice to say, we're going to go after him for this obstruction charge, knowing full well that there are political ramifications to all of these moves?
Yeah, well, these wheels were set in motion some time ago when the Attorney General appointed this special counsel to look into this. And we should mention that, you know, we did mention the fact that that there have been classified document issues for both former Vice President Pence and for current President Biden. There's also a special counsel looking into Biden's handling of classified documents. That's kind of a separate case. But nevertheless, you know, we knew all along that this was a possibility.
Doug, off topic, there's a situation in Las Vegas where the News 8 Now team did a story on an alien landing in a backyard. Do you have any comment on that for my friends who are not on camera right now, who believe that this is definitive proof?
Is that, well, boy, we've had a lot of talk lately about aliens, haven't we?
Yeah.
Boy, I don't know. I kind of remain personally firmly in the skeptic camp on these things, but you never know.
Come on, baby. Come on,
it's a big universe out there. I don't have trouble believing there's intelligent life out there somewhere. I do have trouble believing some of the stories that we hear about it here on Earth.
There you go. Thank you, Doug Luzader. Very wise, as always. Have a good weekend. Thanks, Doug.
Have a great weekend. Thanks.